the best Star Wars show ever, had its 7th episode last night, Andor. And it took me, like, I thought, man, this is almost as good as Mandalorian by the end of episode, 4. By the end of episode 5, I'm like, no, this is as good as Mandalorian. Then by the end of episode 6, I'm like, no, this is better than the Mandalorian. I love the Mandalorian. Everybody knows I love the Mandalorian. But to me, I've said it before, I will say it 1,000 more times. Andor is Star Wars for grown-ups. It's Star Wars for grown-ups. Not that if you don't like it, that means you're not a grown-up. Not at all. But I'm saying that's who this is targeted at. It's not lasers and lightsabers. It's not targeted at kids in any way, shape, or form. This is adult drama, and I love it. And last night was my first chance to watch a new episode of Andor in like a month, because I'd seen the first 6 episodes a long time ago. And oh my God, it's after the bonkersness of the Eye episode, which, by the way, how visually beautiful was that? But that whole episode with the Eye and the heist gets pulled off, and I'm a sucker for heist stuff. And then last night, the announcement. It was an announcement. That the political intrigue. Again, we're not going to go into deep spoilers. We will have an open spoiler discussion later today at probably, I think, 3:15 or 3:30 p.m. It's going to be our Andor after show. Make sure you guys come by and join us for that. But there's a scene in it that you see in the trailers where Mon Mothma is at a party talking to an old friend. And as long as they see me as an irritation, they won't see what I'm really doing. Well, what are you really doing? Like that scene was in one of the trailers. And now, Pup, that whole scene, I was on the edge of my seat as much as any high explosion action sequences. I'm like, oh my God. Is she going to say it? Is she going to reveal it? Is she going to tip her hand? Is she going to blah, blah, blah. And then when you go back to Skarsgård in his shop and what's Andor doing now? And then I am loving everything that happens at the ISB, at the security bureau. I mean, all of this stuff and then the episode ends and I'm like, no, that's how good this show has been. It just continues to elevate. It and House of the Dragon just week after week after week continue to and she's becoming one of my favorite characters.
Oh yeah.
And I know next to nothing about her, and she's like one of my Deidre, I think her name is, but one of my favorite characters in the show. Absolutely love her. Anyway, Chris, you had a chance to see Andor episode 7. What did you think?
I did. For the most part, I really enjoyed this episode, but I did find myself kind of drifting in focus when it was about Andor. When it was about Cassian. All the other players in this, I was fascinated by, but those moments where we cut to him, it was no, I want to go back to this other stuff. I don't really care about this right now. So I'm hoping we kind of get back to where we need to on that story, and it looks like we will. Really fun. Oh, hey, that guy moment in this episode too. Well, kind of, sort of. And I that Mon Mothma dinner scene. Woo.
Oh, so good.
Because that's what I've been wanting, right? That's what I was worried we skipped. Hey, we were talking about this dinner, and then we've never seen it. What's happening here? That scene was fantastic. It is so well executed. It is so tense. All the stuff that happens within the ISB and the the Empire's actual next steps.
It's the fallout of what happened in episode 6.
Exactly.
All of episode 7 is the fallout of what happened in episode
and it's
6.
So intriguing to see it not only from the Empire's perspective, but from other people within the Empire not agreeing with how things should be conducted. It's really, really just a wonderful political look at this episode. So again, all of that stuff really, really dug. I just wish I was more interested in Cassian in this one. But hey,
I think Cassian, because I agree with you, the least interesting parts of this episode was the stuff with Caspian. But I think everything that was happening with Andor is going to end up being vital.
For sure.
You know what I mean? The certain conversations he had with 2 individuals. It's like, okay, that I think is going to be really important down the line. But you're right. Those were the slowest parts of the episode.
This is one of the things I was talking to Ray about off camera too. This is what sometimes frustrates me about after shows of, I don't want to have a super hard opinion about something that I think is going to be revealed to me.
Paid off a little bit later.
And so I try not to be polarizing. So I'm giving it its time.
All right. Anyway, Aaron, do you have a chance to see the new episode of Andor?
I did.
What did you think?
And yes, you are correct, sir, that a series that opens in a brothel is definitely saying, hey, put your kids to bed because this is only for the grown-ups.
Wait, what? I didn't see one donkey in that episode. I don't know what you're talking about.
You try to be open-minded and cultured, and you just get skewered for it. There's a scene, no spoilers, but one of my favorite lines that I have identified with since I was 15 is when a certain character just says, I'm old and I'm tired. I was like, girl, I hear you. So am I. I've been old and tired for a long time. But that there is a scene with Cassian and someone else that honestly, it just brought so much emotion, like unexpected emotion.
I love this. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I mean, it was so beautiful, and it's that orchestral storytelling that really stands out to me, is the way that we can have a show that's got such intrigue and action and excitement, but also at the same time tug at your heartstrings and make you realize the value of family in whatever way your family has formed. But I want to give a really quick and special shout out to whoever is doing the costuming of this show.
Oh, yeah.
It is so beautiful. Mon Mothra, every time she is on the screen, she's got a new beautiful outfit. Her color palette is stunning, and it's essentially like beige, but it's this off-white color that is so beautiful every time you see it. Yeah. The woman, the blonde woman, who were we saying, Deirdre. The way that even her tailoring on her uniform is so crisp and specific. The uniforms are beautiful. And I don't know who the character is. We're going to find out. But the woman that was wearing the red cape, that cape I would wear here every day.
We're going to see
every
a ton
Wednesday.
of that at
Yes,
Disneyland.
every Wednesday I will. Yeah, that is going to be a big cosplay. I'm predicting. So kudos to the costume and wardrobe department of this show. They are really showing each character just in the way that they are dressed, and that's a big thing for them to be able to do.
All right, guys, question is for you. Did you have a chance to see episode 7 of Andor? And once again, don't forget, a little bit later today at around 3 to 3:30 p.m. Los Angeles time, we will be doing our Andor open spoiler after show. We hope you guys will come back and join us for that. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless starting at just $15 a month. And now for the plot twist. I'm just kidding. There isn't one. Mint Mobile just has premium wireless from $15 a month. There's no trapping you into a 2-year contract or opening the bill to find all these crazy fees. There's no luring you in with free subscriptions to streaming services that you'll forget to cancel and be charged full price for. With my old wireless provider, every month when I opened the bill, it was like playing roulette. I never knew how big the bill was going to be, and it always seemed to get bigger. With Mint Mobile, it's totally different. I know exactly how little I'm paying every month, and there's never any surprises. Mint Mobile gives you the best rate whether you're buying for one or a family. And at Mint Mobile, families start at just 2 lines. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. And guys, you get to use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. So transferring over couldn't be easier. So to get premium wireless from just $15 a month and no unexpected plot twists, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. You'll make your wallet very happy at mintmobile.com/Campea.